All right, folks, grab your popcorn and settle in, because we're about to dive deep into this absolute roller coaster of episode 3 from Bye Bye Earth. Trust me, you're gonna want to hear every juicy detail of this wild ride. Our girl, Belle, standing in this crazy duel room, looking like she's about to face off in the fight of her life. And you know what? She pretty much is. This isn't just some friendly sparring match. Oh no. Belle's got to prove herself to the creme de la creme of Park City. We're talking royalty with their fancy crowns, divine beings probably glowing and floating around, and basically everyone who's anyone in this wild world. The pressure's so thick, you could cut it with with Belle's sword. Speaking of swords, let's talk about Belle's opponent. Enter Kiel Loire, one of the 4 top dog swordsmen running this whole show. Now get this. These two have history, and it's spicier than your grandma's secret chili recipe. Way back when, Kiel actually shattered Belle's sword. Ouch, right? But here's the kicker. Our girl Belle, being the absolute legend she is, isn't even mad about it. In fact, she's grateful. Can you believe it? She says it made her stronger. Talk about turning a negative into a positive. The fight kicks off. And holy moly, is it intense? Belle's swinging her sword, lived, like she was born with it in her hand. The crowd's going wild, you can practically feel the energy crackling in the air. But wait, what's this? Belle's having trouble cutting through Kiel's curse. I mean, come on. What's a swordsman to do when their trusty blade suddenly decides to act like a butter knife? But our girl Belle, she's not one to give up easily. Oh no, she's got more tricks up her sleeve than a magician at a kid's birthday party. In a move that has everyone's jaws hitting the floor, she ends up shattering Kiel's sword instead. The crowd loses it. We're talking gasps, cheers, probably some fainting in the back. It's pandemonium, I tell you. Now, you'd think after a move like that, Belle would be sitting pretty. But hold on to your hats, because we're just getting started. See, Belle's still got this annoying curse thing going on. She can't cut anyone, which, let's be real, is kind of a big deal when you're a swordsman. It's like being a chef who can't use knives, or a painter who's allergic to paint. Not ideal, to say the least. But fear not, dear viewers, because here comes a game changer, the Holy Ashes. Ooh, sounds mystical, right? These magical ashes are supposed to restore swords, and let me tell you, Belle's skeptical. I mean, wouldn't you be if someone handed you some dirt and said it would fix your problems? But lo and behold, it works. It's like watching a withered plant spring back to life after a good watering. Belle's sword is back in action, and you can just see the mix of relief and excitement on her face. It's like Christmas came early for our sword-swinging heroine. Now, just when you think things are looking up for Belle, the universe decides to throw her another curveball, and this one's a doozy. Hey there, fellow. I hope you're enjoying this video so far. I wanted to take a quick moment to ask you what you think of this video so far. If you're liking it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, now's the perfect time to do it. By subscribing, you'll stay up to date on all my latest videos and updates, and you'll get to see even more awesome content. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe. Thanks for watching. Belle gets word that her village is under attack. Can you imagine? 1 minute you're celebrating your epic duel win, the next you're racing home, heart pounding, praying you're not too late to save your loved ones. The scene that greets Belle when she gets home is pure chaos. We're talking outsiders causing havoc, people running around in panic, probably some chickens loose for good measure. It's like someone took a snow globe of Belle's peaceful village and shook it up real good. But does our girl hesitate? Heck no. She jumps into action faster than you can say, sword fight. And here's where it gets really good. Remember that pesky curse that was holding Belle back? Well, apparently it decided to pick the perfect dramatic moment to peace out. Suddenly, Belle's slicing through enemies like she's cutting warm butter. It's a sight to behold. She's spinning, slashing, probably doing some cool flips for good measure. It's like watching a master chef at work, except instead of chopping veggies, she's taking down bad guys. You can't help but cheer her on. But wait, there's more. In the midst of all this action, Belle stumbles upon a discovery that'll knock your socks off. She meets this adorable little girl named Bellmouth. Cute name, right? Well, hold on to your hats, because this little cutie pie is actually Belle's sister. Plot twist. Turns out, our sword-swinging heroine was adopted. Can you imagine? It's like finding out you're secretly royalty, except instead of a crown, you get a little sister. Now, I don't know about you, but if I found out I was adopted right after an epic sword fight and village-saving adventure, I'd probably need a minute to process. But not our Belle. She takes it all in stride, probably thinking, hey, what's one more life-changing revelation to add to the pile? After all this craziness, Belle makes a decision that's gonna change everything. She decides to become a nomad. That's right, our girl's hitting the road, ready to start her grand adventure. It's like she's packing up her emotional baggage along with her sword, ready to see what the world has in store for her. But before she sets off on her journey, Belle has this really cool encounter. She meets this rabbit named Kitty the Owl. Now, I know what you're thinking. A talking rabbit? In this crazy world, why not? They hang out at this awesome place called On the Rock Pavilion. It's like the coolest clubhouse you've ever seen, but for wanderers and adventurers. You can just feel the sense of belonging and excitement in the air, like Belle's finally found her tribe. And just when you think this episode can't possibly pack in any more feels, we get hit with this beautifully haunting moment. There's this mysterious swallow woman who starts singing, and guess what? The song's all about Belle, the little one. It's like the universe decided to give Belle a personal soundtrack for her adventure. The lyrics are all about journeys and new beginnings, and you can see it hitting Belle right in the feels. It's like every word is speaking directly to her soul, affirming her decision to set out on this wild adventure. You half expect her to break into song too, but our girl keeps it cool. She's probably saving her vocal chops for the next big battle.